We are at Hamilton Food Share on this Giving Tuesday, and it's to remind people to come out and donate to your local food bank. I'm being joined by the Chief Executive Officer, Radhika. Thank you for having us again this year.
Thank you so much for coming.
It always really means something to us when we get to come here and we get to watch the people on the ground helping our community.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on this year in particular.
Yeah, I mean, right now we have our supporters and our donors, our member food bank agencies. What's happening is people need food, and the need for that is rising every single year. It's at an all-time high right now. We believe every month we serve about 30,000 visits to the food banks and 30,000 hot meals. So
that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's not who people think.
No.
You know, it's families, it's children, it's seniors.
It's putting people in a decision, and we were just kind of discussing this off air,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, the economy, it is what it is right now, and we have people that are kind of thinking, well, I don't normally use a food bank.
Yeah.
This is not something I'm used to, but it's either, hey, I pay my rent,
Yeah.
or I pay groceries. Like, people are being given these hard decisions.
50% of the people who've used food banks have said in a past study that they'd lose their housing if they didn't use food banks.
Right.
And that's what it's come to. It's like having to choose between those kind of
You
things.
can't.
So,
Those
that's
are
right.
both necessities,
That's
especially
right.
living in the freezing cold climate that we live in.
Yeah.
Warmth
Yeah.
and food are necessities.
Absolutely.
We need them.
Absolutely.
Now, last year you were telling me some statistics. How much food did you donate last year?
Over 4.5 million pounds of food.
Wow.
Which is a lot of food, and we expect it to be much over that this year as well.
And when people come and donate to you, it's really quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Fascinating to me, but also spectacular. What you guys can do with so little.
Yeah. If people donate, we say it's like the 1 to 5 ratio. So, you know, you donate $1, we're able to get $5 worth of food.
Yeah.
And that's because we're working with large providers and retail. We have relationships, farmers, that kind of thing, and we're able to kind of get more for your money.
Yeah.
And that's what we're excited about. So $20, $100, that makes a big difference in the lives
It
of people,
does.
you know?
So monetary donations are so important to Hamilton Food Share. It's Giving Tuesday. We've got so much more coming up on Morning Live in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. I'm now being joined by Ashley, who is the Resource Development Manager here at Hamilton Food Share, and we're at the open house for this Giving Tuesday. There are so many amazing people here doing some really incredible, important work, Ashley.
Yeah, we have the most amazing donors, community partners, funders, so people that are standing behind us. They're everything from our member agencies, who are the partners that we support coming out to now support us with sorting food, to people that we work with on events like our Hamilton Tiger Cats team with Cure Later Tackle Hunger, funders like ArcelorMittal, DeFasco, and Enbridge. We have the Hamilton Potters Guild here. They do empty bowls every year. This year they raised over $34,000 by selling their pottery.
Wow.
We have so many amazing partners that are here. So it's amazing to see the different ways that people come to us. It's not just food donors. It's not, well, we do have food donors too. We got Elvis over here doing a little jam right now. He raises, COVID Elvis raises food all year round for our food banks.
His name is still
COVID Elvis. That's how he got famous, right? So we have food drive donors. We have event donors. We have funders. We've got grantors. And it's amazing when we're able to bring them all together here.
Well, and I've been here a couple of years now, and I see everybody, and everybody always has the best time.
Yes.
Like, you've got music, you've got food. It's really just bringing community together.
Exactly. And what better day to do that than on Giving Tuesday? So
Yeah,
we've got our
absolutely.
community together, and it's really showing that we are one. We're really one, and we're all working towards a collective goal. It doesn't matter whether you're giving us food or you're giving us money or you're hosting an event. You're still a part of the advocacy, and I think that's what it comes down to. Every time you say Hamilton Food Share's name, every time you talk to someone about us, or host an event where our logo is posted up, you're spreading the word. It doesn't always come down to dollars, although they're very important.
Yes.
It comes down to just
Time.
being that person that's you're giving your time, you're giving your support, and you're being an advocate for those in our community that are experiencing hunger.
Well, I think what you guys do here is absolutely wonderful. It is so important. So many people rely on you for the security. There's so much more coming up here on Morning Live from Hamilton Food Share. Make sure you stay with it. We are back at Hamilton Food Share Open House, and I'm fortunate enough to be joined by Shannon, who is actually a recipient of the food bank. Now, Shannon, tell me a little bit about what the food bank means to you?
It means a lot more than just food. It means
Okay.
waking up knowing I'm secure in that I could have a breakfast, a lunch, or a dinner, and then focus more on the issues that every Canadian faces, like paying their bills.
Well, I think that's kind of the thing, right? Is that you're not alone in this situation. There are so many people that rely on the food bank.
So many.
And I'm sure, how do you access the services?
Well, through agencies, they have them posted and listed. Here's where you can get a sandwich. Here's where you can get a hot meal. Here's where you can get weekly or monthly food donations.
I
So
see.
there are third parties that post these, but it's very limited to find out for
Right.
the average person. If you were to go and try to Google it, you're going to have a hard time finding in your community where to get that help.
Right, so to know something that like Hamilton Food Share exists, they're easy to reach, they're easy to contact. You can contact them through their website and they will help give you the information you need.
Yeah, within your communities.
Within
Because
your
they'll have the information. But it's like one of those, it's kind of like if you don't know, then you just don't know.
Yeah, it's true. And there's so many people, especially this year, that are finding themselves in need for food banks.
Very many. I've been in line for sandwiches and on hot meals and seeing families with children.
Yeah.
In the same lines with people who are struggling with mental health and addiction.
Yeah.
And mixing those two is kind of a scary, unsettling feeling just for myself to witness when I just feel I'm going to choke back my tears here,
Yeah, no,
because
that's
it's very
okay.
difficult to see middle-class families struggling.
Whether or not they're going to pay rent or if they're
Do
going
I
to buy
pay the
groceries.
gas for my vehicle so I could go to my job?
Yeah.
To which bill is going onto the credit cards this month so I can make that hydro bill?
Yeah.
Like food security and housing kind of go hand in hand. And I think from the start of Canada, food security was always an issue. That's why we celebrate Thanksgiving, right?
It's true, and I think, this is why we're celebrating all the people that are here today and people like yourself who give back to your community in terms of monetary donation or food donation. We're going to have the information on our website at chdh.com where you can donate as well, but don't go anywhere because there's more from Hamilton Food Share coming up on Morning Live. We love Hamilton Food Share donors. We have so many amazing people here today at the open house on Giving Tuesday. What would you say is one of the most important things that you want to say to the community here today?
We want to let people know it's so easy to give. You're not just giving to people you don't know. You're giving to your neighbors. You're giving to the kids that are with your kids at school.
Yeah.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
And you can do it online. You can come in and drop off food. We get food out across Hamilton to your communities, wherever they are, whether it's downtown, Ancaster, Stony Creek, you name it. They'll be getting it.
I want to talk about the monetary donations and what you guys can do with a little bit. I mean, it's one thing for people to come and drop off food,
Yeah.
but it's another thing for them to come and drop off anything that they can afford, up to $5. If I gave you a $5 bill right now, how much food could you get with it?
$25 worth of food.
That blows my mind.
And the cost of food nowadays. So
Yeah.
even when you're donating food, the cost already is high.
Yeah.
But what we can do with that donation is make it 5 times more and get more food out, nutritious food. We have relationships with all sorts of stores, vendors, grocery stores, farmers, and we're able to do that.
And it's not only like groceries you provide, correct?
Yes. We have seniors, we have children. We provide menstrual products, and adult diapers, and formula, and
Wow.
all those things that are so expensive for somebody, and we're able to get them.
That's amazing. Now, when you guys host this open house, like it's such a great way for partners and donors to kind of get together. And everybody's volunteering their time.
Everybody's volunteering, and they're having a great time.
That's the thing. It's like a
Because
party in here.
It actually, this time of year, people are wondering, what can I do?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like I don't have a lot of money and whatnot, but you can.
Yeah.
Right? Very little makes a lot.
Yeah, like you were saying, it's so easy because people can either donate food, money,
Yes.
or just simply volunteer your time
Yeah.
for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Now, if people want to get in touch with you, if they want to donate, what's best way to do it?
Go to our website. You can donate online. Our address is there as well. So if you want to get our address, you can come down, drop off something, a check, food, whatever you need.
Yeah.
We'll make it easy for you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us
Thank
and hosting
you.
us, and congratulations on a very successful open house on this Giving Tuesday. Why not?